Imagine walking into a futuristic showroom, the lights perfectly balanced to reflect elegance and power. In the center of that shining white space, standing like a beast in slumber, is the Harley-Davidson Cross Bones. The kind of motorcycle that doesn't just attract attention, it commands it. You don't look at this bike, you feel it. Every inch of it whispers rebellion, confidence, and legacy. The name Harley-Davidson alone brings goosebumps to anyone who understands what real motorcycling means, but when it's the Cross Bones, it's more than just a machine, it's attitude carved in metal. The first thing that hits your eyes is the stance. Low, wide, and bold. It looks like it's about to roar even when the engine is off. The Springer front end with exposed suspension gives it that unmistakable old-school charm, yet it's presented here in a futuristic luxury showroom that contrasts tradition with innovation. That's the Cross Bones magic, it lives between eras. One look at those matte black pipes, the sculpted tank, and the vintage-style seat, and you realize this is not just a motorcycle, it's a tribute to the spirit of raw motorcycling. The Harley-Davidson Cross Bones doesn't shout with colors or extra gadgets. It speaks through presence. You can almost hear the low rumble of its V-twin engine echoing in your chest. It's the kind of sound that makes people turn around, not because it's loud, but because it's alive. Every Harley rider knows that sound, the heartbeat of freedom. The Cross Bones captures it perfectly, balancing heritage with refined engineering. The kind of bike that makes you forget the destination because the ride itself becomes the story. The craftsmanship on this machine feels like it was built with emotion, not just precision. The detailing is meticulous. The metallic finishes, the flawless welds, the chrome highlights, all carefully chosen to complement the dark soul of this cruiser. The fuel tank is sculpted to perfection, with the Harley-Davidson insignia proudly sitting on it like a badge of honor. The seat is old-school sprung leather, giving not just comfort but also character, reminding you of the early Harley designs that ruled the open roads decades ago. But make no mistake, this is not a retro bike pretending to be old. It's a powerful modern machine built to conquer highways. Underneath that vintage exterior lies a potent engine that delivers torque with an instant response. Twist the throttle, and it doesn't hesitate, it reacts, it breathes, it roars. That's where the Cross Bones truly comes alive, bridging nostalgia with performance. It's the kind of bike that doesn't ask for respect, it earns it every time the wheels start spinning. There's a certain romance about riding a Harley-Davidson, especially the Cross Bones. It connects you to the essence of freedom, the open road, the wind, the thunder beneath your feet. You can ride for hours and never get tired of its rhythm. The seating position, the handlebar height, the weight balance, it all feels like it's designed around the rider, not the other way around. It's a bike that doesn't just move you physically, it moves you emotionally. Imagine cruising at sunset, the road ahead stretching endlessly, the sound of the engine blending with the rhythm of your heartbeat. That's when you realize why people call Harley-Davidson more than a brand, it's a lifestyle. The Cross Bones embodies that spirit. It's rugged yet graceful, powerful yet soulful. It makes you want to ride further, explore more, and live louder. Every glance in the mirror shows not just your reflection, but your transformation, from a rider to a legend in motion. Even when standing still, the Cross Bones tells a story. Its design pays homage to the bobber era, when motorcycles were stripped down to essentials, raw, bold, and built for pure riding pleasure. The fat front tire, the short rear fender, and the blacked-out components give it that muscular personality that Harley fans crave. The wide handlebars add authority to your grip, making you feel one with the machine. It's as if the bike doesn't just carry you, it becomes an extension of who you are. The Cross Bones isn't about racing or numbers. It's about moments, the kind that stay etched in your memory forever. The kind where you park it somewhere and walk away, only to turn back and admire it again. Because deep down, you know nothing else looks quite like it. The blend of heritage and modern craftsmanship makes it timeless. Whether you're riding through city lights or under starry skies, the Cross Bones never fails to make a statement. And in this luxury white showroom, it looks like art. Every curve, every nut, every reflection on the chrome feels intentional. The futuristic background contrasts beautifully with its vintage soul, highlighting how Harley-Davidson continues to evolve without losing its identity. The brand and model name glowing softly on the wall behind it doesn't just label the bike, it crowns it. You can almost feel the pride of decades of American craftsmanship radiating through the air. What sets the Cross Bones apart is the feeling it gives you. It's not just about horsepower or top speed, it's about connection. When you sit on it, you feel like you're part of something bigger. You feel the history of Harley-Davidson beneath you, the evolution of motorcycling itself. It's the kind of bike that attracts not just riders, but dreamers. People who understand that freedom isn't found, it's ridden. Even in today's modern world, full of electric machines and quiet engines, the Crossbones stands tall as a symbol of rebellion. It reminds everyone that motorcycles aren't just transportation, they're passion on two wheels. Every twist of the throttle is a declaration that you refuse to live quietly. The chrome shines not for attention, but as a reflection of confidence. The design isn't about following trends, it's about setting them. The Harley-Davidson Cross Bones has the soul of a warrior and the heart of an artist. It doesn't matter whether you're riding across cities or open highways, when you're on this bike, you're part of a story that began over a century ago. It's not just metal, rubber, and fuel, it's legacy. Every time the engine growls, it carries the echoes of countless rides before yours, each one leaving a mark on the road and in history. So when you finally stand before this masterpiece, you don't just see a motorcycle, you see a symbol of power, freedom, and timeless style. You see the embodiment of everything Harley-Davidson stands for. The Crossbones doesn't ask for validation, it creates it. It's the bike that makes people stop and stare, not because it's trying to impress, but because it naturally does. Every detail of the Crossbones tells you something about who it's made for. It's for the rider who values authenticity over trends, strength over flash, and journey over destination. It's for those who believe the best stories are written on the road, not in words. And when you ride it, you don't just travel, you make the road yours. Because in the end, the Harley-Davidson Crossbones isn't just a motorcycle, it's an emotion, a dream made real, and a legacy that will outlive time. It's not just about getting somewhere, it's about feeling every mile, every vibration, every roar. It's the art of freedom, sculpted in steel, standing proudly in a world that still needs reminders of what true power feels like. The Crossbones doesn't just ride, it reigns. And for those who dare to own it, it becomes more than a machine. It becomes a part of their soul, forever written in the story of the open road.